We start with an exclusive. India and the Seychelles reached a strategic deal to develop naval facilities on an outlying island of the atoll in 2015 during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit. Now, the deal was refined in January of this year, but it has not stalled by the opposition majority in the National Assembly. Ahead of his first state visit this month, WION spoke with the President of the Seychelles on our Global Leadership series. The President admits he won't submit the deal for ratification, but adds that his government is still aiming to have the maritime facility at some time in the future. Take a look.
Being a 153-island archipelago stretched over such vast areas of sea and your economic interests, anti-piracy, anti-drugs, that's one area where India has been and can continue to really help the Seychelles.
Over the last 40 years, since our independence, we realized that with the vast EEZ that we have, which is practically the size of South Africa and twice the size of Madagascar, on our own as a country, it was not possible for us to build the capacity and to have the necessary assets. So India, as our neighbor, as a good friend of ours, and based on the partnership that we have, India has been with Seychelles, along Seychelles, and in good times and in bad times. We have received technical cooperation in the defense and in the security. And because of the support that we have received from India, we have been able, over the years, to build our own defense forces.
When you're talking about military cooperation, what has been talked of late this year especially has been the facility at Assumption. Is it still stuck internally, politically?
India understands, the Prime Minister understands the Seychelles position. And what I am happy about that, there hasn't been any moment whereby the government of India has tried to influence our domestic politics. India is a democracy. Ours, we are an evolving democracy. And we are building institutions. I am, as president, I'm head of the executive, but I do not have a majority in our parliament, in our National Assembly. And the difference between your system and our system is that ratification has to go through parliament. Although there has been an agreement, I have decided not to submit the agreement to National Assembly for ratification because I received the signals that it won't go. So as we speak, there is the agreement won't go before our National Assembly. But it doesn't mean that the ambition of my government, my administration, for us to have a Coast Guard facility on Assumption does not remain. We will continue to do that as on our own, as government of Seychelles, to have a facility on that island. It is important because of what is happening around in our waters. So we will continue to do that on our own.
Again, like you're saying, the Indian government and the government of Seychelles is in a partnership, and there has been nothing thrust on you, or you're not trying to influence anything that's happening here. But have you understood, or can you explain to us why there is opposition? Is it only because of environmental concerns? Is it because of concerns that a foreign country is taking over a part of your country? Why are they concerned?
I think basically, and the concerns are genuine. Fundamentally, it came out as a wrong communication, and I would say an understatement internationally, that India was about to set up a base. And that was not the intention of the government of India. The intention of the government of India was to have a facility, but this facility would have a joint operation of this facility. Secondly, there has been real concerns in the area of environment, because Assumption is not far from Al Dabra Atoll, which is a UNESCO World Heritage. So these were the concerns. But the idea of having a small, and I repeat, a small Coast Guard facility to protect our islands, and in the area of security, maritime security and defense, remains part of the strategy of the defense of Seychelles.